The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
I'll never forget a story here from here in BGX. I was once in an office building in an elevator. I see this guy who looks really suave and sophisticated, good-looking guy, and he looked Italian to me. So I said hello, like I say hello to everybody. And then something told me, ask him. I said, tell me, by any chance, are you a member of the tribe? And he says to me, which tribe? An African tribe? I said, no, the Jewish tribe. He says, you mean you're asking if I'm Jewish? I said, yeah. He says, so just ask me. I said, well, I didn't want to insult you, you look nice Italian boy. He says, yeah, I'm Jewish, but I eat chazer and Yom Kippur, and I am Mechal Shabbos B'Ferhesia. He said, mamash, in that sprach, in that language. I said, what? He says, I'll tell you again, I eat chazer and Yom Kippur, and I'm Mechal Shabbos B'Ferhesia. I said, whoa. So I said, listen, I see something special about you. You have a neshama. I said, come connect. We have a place called BGX. We don't judge anybody. And everybody gets love and acceptance, and they could grow on their own level. Even if you were rejected elsewhere, even if you felt burned, come, give it another chance. I said, give me your phone number. He says, I'm not giving you my phone number. He doesn't want me to harass him, right? He says, so give me something. He gives me his email. The problem is that, the paper got torn one iota. And I think a letter or a dot, in an email, one period, right? It could be like, chaim.schmidt@gmail.com. But if you don't have that dot and you do chaimschmidt@gmail.com, it doesn't go. So something went awry, and I said, Rabbanu Shalom, I could get this guy back for you. I wasn't looking for Kibbul of Schar Kulam, don't worry. I wasn't looking for any reward. I was looking to reconnect a child of Hashem to his Creator, to his Father in heaven. I didn't know what to do, so I realized, one second, even though the Gemara says, Hakol b'dei Shemaim chutz miYerushalayim, that everything is in the hands of heaven, God controls everything, except for Yerushalayim, except for a person's fear of heaven. That means that God doesn't dictate to you change. God doesn't tell you can't sin, you have free will. However, the Arizal says that in the bracha of Harotzeh b'Teshuvah and Shmona Esrei, you can actually have a mind for somebody to do tshuva, and that God can manipulate and maneuver, that God could do something, could pull some strings to bring the guy back. So I had him in mind. 6 months pass. And I'm actually standing right here in BGX right now, and I'm pointing at the door that this guy, it was a Friday night Shabbos. It wasn't like early Shabbos, late Shabbos. It was unequivocally, conclusively Shabbos. It was dead Shabbos. It was into the night of Shabbos. We were singing Kabbalah Shabbos. Everybody was so enraptured doing the Kalbach. It was beautiful. And all of a sudden, a guy appears at the door with his attaché case with a cigarette and with his phone. Anywhere else, they tell the guy, get out of here. That's not BGX. So we welcomed him in, and you won't believe who it was. It was him. I said, how did you get here? Do you recognize me? He says, well, somebody told him, and another person told him, and Hashem was pulling the strings. To make a long story short, this was like 7 years ago. Today, Baruch Hashem, he's married with 3 children, and a Shomer Torah mitzvahs. When you bring somebody closer, you're getting all those children. They're yours. Every time he puts on a pair of tefillin, it's you putting on tefillin, even if you're not. Every Shabbos he keeps, it's in your bank account. And then his children, his grandchildren, it gets compounded interest. Can you imagine? Lo'il me'olamim. L'dairei daireis l'netzach netzachim, forever and ever, for eternity.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org